Well, good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, and I'm asking a serious question here to the ladies who follow me on my account. Do you feel safer now in the UK than you did, say, 10 years ago? From what I'm hearing and reading, you don't, and I'm not surprised. I don't feel as safe as I did 10 years ago. I never really thought about it. I mean, I was always aware of my circumstances, but I now am more aware, and I wouldn't go out at night on my own. I'll tell you that now. And ladies, would you go out at night on your own, particularly in the big cities, areas like London, Birmingham, Manchester, Glasgow, the big ones, Leeds, I could go on. The same goes for America. Do you feel safer now than you did, say, 10 years ago? I worry about the future. I am genuinely fucking concerned because this government, this terrible Labour government that we have here in the UK, don't seem to be concerned about that because our security is being overrun by illegals. If you're illegal, why are you walking around free and clear? Free and clear to do crime, free and clear to attack our way of life, free and clear to make life miserable for the people who pay for you to live here, costing £145 a day for every illegal, and they're walking around free and clear. And also to those law firms that actually represent them and make our lives even more bloody difficult to get rid of them. Who are they? I'd like to know the names of these law firms. Who pays for this law firm to represent all these illegals? Is it you and I, the taxpayer? I'll bet it fucking is. Probably through, what do you call it, legal aid. And if I wanted to sue somebody about something, could I get legal aid at 80? Nobody's giving me anything for nothing. I don't get any fucking relief from my bloody rates bill. By the way, another manifesto broken because he promised they wouldn't go up in the manifesto prior to the election. And also the tax threshold would be raised. And of course, they've lied about that. Another broken promise. And now they're talking about increasing the basic rate of tax by 2%. 2% increase in tax. Reeves eyes up a 2% rise in income tax. Devastating. Devastating. Yeah, I mean, this will be absolutely fucking devastating. And also, I see the Chancellor, who's going to be doing that budget. She says sorry to the Prime Minister after breaking housing law. Reeves claims the mistake after renting out a £3,200 per month London house because she didn't get the right documentation. She's only the Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, but don't worry about that. Another bloody person that pisses me off is that former Prime Minister of New Zealand. I obviously don't have many followers in New Zealand, but I have some. But that woman ruined that country. She walked away grinning, and now I've heard she's top runner because she could take over as the UN Secretary General. Mind you, the UN is completely fucking useless and nobody listens to it. And that current bloody head of that organisation, Guterres, I mean, he's a fucking joke. Jacinda Ardern could be the top runner. Unfucking believable. I mean, how does New Zealanders feel about that, considering what she has done to the New Zealand economy, which is in a terrible state? But she gets away with it. She was for some reason, these fucking lefties love her. Mind you, the lefties, gotta love them. Particularly in America, they shut down. Now, I'm not an American, and I don't fully understand the shutdown, but it's catastrophic. As from the 1st of November, all these people are going to go without money. We've got air traffic controllers. We've got, everybody employed by the federal government are not going to get any money. That's not right. Surely the Democrats, apparently, they've got it. They're the ones who are holding up the vote. This can't go on indefinitely, can it, ladies and gentlemen? Surely people are going to be hurting, and I mean, well, I don't know what the future holds. But somebody could explain it to me. Nobody seems to be able to. Why are the Democrats holding the American people at ransom? Vote to pass this fucking budget. I don't understand the American system, but it sounds to me like it could be catastrophic, as from day after tomorrow, which is the 1st of November. That's really, really worrying. Coming back to the UK, we've got so many issues. I mean, I watched Prime Minister's questions. I recorded it and highlighted it. And as usual, obfuscation was the name of the game, particularly by Starmer, who's brilliant at getting, I mean, he's unbelievable. He never answers any questions directly, and we are in trouble here in the UK, and no answers in this government whatsoever. None of them have got any answers. They have a front bench that are absolutely appalling. The worst I've ever seen in my entire life, I think, of any country anywhere in the world. This is a broken government. If this government lasts to the end of their 5 years, a terrifying thought, another 3.5 years of this lot, just over, that will be catastrophic for this country. Our economy is already in tatters. It's going to get worse, ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, unless something somewhere happens. What I'm worried about is the violence being perpetrated at the moment, and particularly by illegals. You know, it's getting out of hand, and we're not coping with it. The police are not doing what they should be fucking doing, and this government don't have any answers. And more immigrants are coming over across the channel. Beautiful day today. Probably another 1,000 will arrive. These are unbelievable statistics. Even Americans and talk show hosts around the world are now talking about broken Britain. This is fucking embarrassing. What can we do about it? Well, I've told you what I would do. They go into detention centres, like we did in the Second War. We put them in detention centres. We give them the very basics, and they're treated humanely, but with the very basics. None of this fucking pocket money and mobile phones and access to the internet. Oh, no, no, no. You'd be fed and watered, and you'd have access to medical. That's it. Then you'd be quickly processed, and if you don't pass the requirements, then you're on the fucking way out, mate. And not on a fucking aeroplane and given 500 quid pocket money just in case. Did you hear about that? That made me so fucking angry this morning I couldn't fucking talk. I got so angry I spilt my tea everywhere, and Margaret was pissed off. And I don't blame her. I am the clumsiest person in the world. I don't mean to be, but I am naturally a clumsy person. I mean, I've broken more fucking cups and saucers and everything. And poor old Margaret goes out. She's living in fucking fear and trepidation when she comes out that everything will be falling apart. But I promise I'll do better. I don't mean to do it, but I am naturally clumsy. But going back to the basics, we here in Britain, we've got fucking major problems. I did see an article that intrigued me. I see Starlink is going to give O2 customers will be having their communications through the Starlink satellite. Well, at least it'll be able to be, there won't be any fucking dead areas. Have you still got your dead areas? Remember I spoke about it some time ago. Driving along in the UK, and if you drive more than 50 miles, I'll fucking guarantee you have areas where there is dead spots. In this tiny little country of ours, we have dead spots with your fucking 4G if you're lucky, and 5G if you fucking win the lottery. Other countries have got 6G. We in this country, this tiny country, should have the best phone services in the world. And I'm sitting here this morning, and I'm with Vodafone, and I've got 2 bars, and I'm lucky to have it. Lucky to have 2 bars. Sometimes it's 1. Luckily, I've got a brilliant broadband now. But seriously, in this country, and therefore O2 are going to use Starlink satellites. See how that goes. And it'll probably go very well indeed. But it shouldn't be necessary in this country. Tiny little country. You shouldn't have any dead spots. In Australia, do you still have dead spots? Probably not, or less than here, and that's 50 times bigger. America the same. Do you have dead spots in America? Or Canada, which is even bigger? What about in Russia? They probably have better bloody communications than we do here in the UK. And China, I'll bet it's really good over there because they've got all the technology, haven't they? We should have stuck with Huawei. Anyway, it's Thursday morning, sorry, and that's enough of a rant. Probably enough to my usual standard today, but I do apologise. I do try my best. I love you all. Thank you all for the views and likes and some of the comments, which are quite funny. I love you all. Take care. Look after yourself. For Pete's sake.